In 1960, after Amin Ra left Mexico to 1965, Bertha W. Brown Grace.com, the act was that the government was going to enforce involuntary movements of Amin Ra. They taught Amin Ra that from 1965 to 1985 with Jimmy Brown, Korean War #1 soldier, warrior, and W.T. William L. Montgomery. Now, the government stand to set up a plot, and Raymond Scales knew what the plot was. He was making baking soda by UC and B12, and he told the Assistant Attorney L.A. McLean and John Hussack. And Judge Brooks Smith knew that the two attorneys were setting up the DEA to let them commit perjury so that the DEA in Washington, D.C. and the other federal agencies can conduct their fraud like they normally would do, John Hussack said. They're going to just follow pursuit. These people are criminals. They're going to swear to God that you are this big drug dealer from Washington, D.C., using alias names, buying exotic cars, and it's all a scam. Just play the rollout from 1986 to 2026. When you get back home, you'll be back in Africa by 2026. They love to scam. And in Pittsburgh, Judge Brooks Smith was being sitting here by President Reagan, and the assistant attorney is going to send a 3 motion. He knows that those dummies are going to use force and voluntary movements against you. And he knows that they're going to kill your mother. He knows they're going to kill your brother, Revelation 12:5. So does Africa. But just play the role till you get home, and you'll be living in a palace, $25 to $50 to $100 million. It's no big deal. They do it all the time. They've been doing it since 1750. First it was France and Great Britain, and then George Washington tricked France and overthrew Great Britain. It's the same thing. It goes on and goes on. Everybody tricks everybody, but they can't trick God, and they can't trick Allah Akbar. And your family knew what was going on since 1970, so it's no big deal. They're just some fools. The book and the movie is $500 million plus, and Janet Jackson be living in her $50 million to $100 million palace in 2027. Recording live, 103.4 JAZ Radio.